Judi here. So I've been visiting a lot of your islands recently and they have looked so beautiful and so amazing, but something I noticed is a lot of people have these really cool entrances right when you leave the airport. Now for some reason my brain didn't even think about this, so when you leave my airport, grass. Grass. All we have is grass. Now this is not very, no, this is not ideal. So I thought today we're actually going to redesign this whole area and create a new entrance for Sayshell. Now I actually decided I'm going to be doing a bit of a Zen theme for this. So here are all the items you need. Just for a quick overview, we have
a fountain, bamboo doll, bamboo bench, blossoming lichen, bamboo bench, blossoming lichen, pink lily, Pink-Azalea, Zen fence, White-Azalea, Pink-Azalea, Pink-Azalea, White-Azalea, White-Azalea, Pink-Azalea, pink lily plant, cones of weeds, White-Azalea, bamboo doll, bamboo tree, latte, blossoming lichen, Pink-Azalea bush, pink mum, blossoming lichen, White-Azalea bush, pink mum, and a bamboo tree.
I will also have a list to all of these items in the description if you'd like to recreate an area similar to this. So I'm actually going to start out by opening up the Island Designer tool and doing a little bit of terraforming. So the first thing I'm going to do is right where this airport path connects to the rest of the town, I'm actually going to surround the pathway with 2 cliffs. So I'm just going to use the cliff construction tool to draw in 2 square shapes. And this is just gonna, first of all, give the appearance of sort of more of a grand entrance, like it kind of leads you into the town. And second of all, it does also separate this area from the rest of the town, so it sort of sets it apart and gives it its own little spot. So once I'm done making these 2 squares, I'm just gonna go back in and round off the corners. And then you should have 2 circle shapes. Now the next thing I'm going to do as far as terraforming is concerned is I actually am going to lay down a little bit of arch tile pathway. So I'm going to start right here at the airport, and then I'm going to go 1 block out like this, and then I'm going to go 1 more block, and then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to come in again, go this way, in again, this way, and that is the basic outline. So now I'm just going to repeat that on the other side. Alright, so now that I have this shape, I am just going to go ahead and fill it in. And then I'm going to round off the corners. So I'm just going to go to each corner here and just click on them to make them smoother. Now that I have this sort of plaza circular, not circular, diamond shape I guess, I'm going to go in with some custom designs. Now I will have the maker address for these on the screen. They're these really cute little stone borders, which I think look really nice. So I'm just going to go and line the whole path with these just to make it look a little bit more formal. Now this is optional because it does take up a lot of slots within your custom design little storage thing, but it does look quite nice and very refined. Now I'm actually going to go into each of the corners. So I'm going to go into the corner right here, and I'm actually going to put down this little mushroom fairy circle, but I'm only going to put down the top corners. So I'm going to put down 1 corner there, and 1 corner here, and then I'm going to put a corner right here, and 1 more corner right in this corner here. So now that you have this little plaza area, you can actually go ahead and put your fountain there, and the mushrooms along with the little plaza shape are going to create a really nice frame to just make your fountain appear even more grand. The next thing we're going to do is just make the whole area a little bit more foresty. So I'm going to start off by planting a couple of lilies right at the entrance here. So I'm going to put some right there, and then I'm going to do the same thing on this side because I do want things to be a little bit symmetrical. I like things that are symmetrical. Then right next to the lilies, I'm going to put a pink bush, and I'm actually going to be working with pink and white azalea bushes for this design just to kind of keep it a little bit different but not too different. So now that I have those little bushes there, I'm actually going to go right into the corner of the fountain here, and I'm going to place down this little mini fairy circle. And I think this is really cute. It just creates a nice little frame if you want to put items down, to just put little mushroom circles under them, because why not? They look cute. I'm actually going to be putting down a lantern in the circle, and this is going to not only help frame the fountain, but also create a really lovely looking light source in the evening. So you're going to put one in that circle, and then I'm going to put another one right here. There we go. I'm just going to turn it around, and there we go. Now we have some cute little lanterns. So next, I'm actually going to go ahead right here and dig a hole and actually plant a little bamboo diagonal from the lantern, just to help emphasize that sort of framing the fountain effect. And also it adds a little bit more of that foresty Zen vibe that we're going for. Now I'm gonna go in front of the bamboo and I'm gonna plant another bush just to fill in the area a bit better and also contribute to the round shape. But I am gonna alternate, so I used the Pink-Azalea Bush, now I'm gonna use a white one. I think it's nice to work with some different shades and colors. So we have kind of like the medium shade of pink with the lilies, a darker shade of pink with the bush there, and then a really pale pink there. So I do want to keep some different tones in the design. Now I'm going to go right behind the bamboo here, and I'm actually going to place down two patterns. So I'm just going to place down some stepping stones. To be completely honest, you really can't even see these, but I mean, it's just a little detail. I'm going to do it on this side too. And then we're actually going to place some benches on top of these. And this also just really contributes to that really natural sort of aesthetic I'm doing here. So there we go, we're just going to place a bamboo bench, and this is why I said you really can't see the stepping stones under it. But like, I know they're there, so it's okay. So just to finish framing the area, I am going to plant another pink bush here. And then next to the bench, I'm going to plant a white bush. Now also the reason that I plant the white bush here is actually behind the bamboo, it's a lot easier to see the white one peeking through than it is with the pink one. So if you are going to be planting bushes behind bamboo, I do recommend using some lighter colors, just because the darker colors can be a bit difficult to see. Now I'm just going to repeat this on the other side. So we're going to plant our pink bush and then our white bush. So now to fill in the little corners. So right here, I'm actually going to be putting down a bamboo doll. Now I really like this item because it does actually glow at nighttime. So it does contribute to that sort of very glowy atmospheric vibe I like to have in Sayshell. And I am turning it so that the leaf points towards the inside, because you do want everything to sort of guide your eye and your movement through the town. So now I'm going to run to this side and I'm just going to place another bamboo doll. And then again, I'm going to turn it so that the leaf pointing towards the plaza. Now this is completely not necessary at all, but I am going to fill in these corners with little weeds just because for some reason having any bare area bothers me. So we are going to fill all of that in. So right here, we're going to put some more weeds. So that's pretty much everything on the ground. Now we just have to finish these two cliffs. So I am going to grab out my ladder, climb up here, and right in the middle of the circle, I am going to put down another little mushroom ring right there. And then behind it, I'm going to plant a bush. And then I'm just going to plant a bunch of pink mums. So I'm going to plant one there. I'm going to plant one here. Now I'm going to grab out my waterscaping tool and just dig a tiny little waterfall. And then for the very last detail, I'm just going to be adding a little lantern. Then I'm just going to turn it to face the front, and that is my little waterfall frame. Now I'm just going to repeat that on the other side. Make a waterfall. And we are done. So there we have it. This is the new entrance to Sayshell. I actually really like the way that this turned out. It's definitely kind of more of that sort of fairy, dreamy aesthetic. I'm actually going to come back again at nighttime just to show you what it looks like when all these little lanterns are glowing. Alright, so here's what the area looks like at sunset. As you can see, everything is just sort of glowing. We have the fountain with the little forest area around it. I really like the entrance. It's definitely much better than what it was before. So I'm gonna meet you one more time at nighttime just so that we can see this area when all the lights are on. Alright, so here's what the area looks like at nighttime. So as you can see, the lanterns are glowing and the bamboo dolls are glowing as well. So that also provides a really nice little light source. And then we have some more lanterns up here. So everything just kind of comes to life even after the sun goes down, which is something I really like to do in all of my builds. So overall, I am really happy with this new entrance. I really hope that this video is able to help inspire you if you're not sure what to do with your entrance. And I mean, this doesn't even have to be at the entrance of your town. It's just kind of an idea for a plaza area. Now another idea is if you want something a bit more casual, you can actually replace the fountain with a outdoor bath, and this will create a much more sort of garden, foresty, casual relaxation effect thing. I'm good at explaining things. But yeah, this is definitely just another option. So a fountain makes things a bit more formal, while this will give a more relaxed sort of enchanted garden vibe. So I guess the decision is really up to you. You can have some fun with this design, but I do hope that you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye everybody!